Hey guys, welcome to our channel.
Yes.
I am your girl Val of Queen of Value.
And I'm your boy, the infamous DJ Too Naughty.
We welcome you here on this New Year's Eve.
Yes.
We're grateful to be here with you. We're grateful for you tuning in. And you want to toast?
Let's toast to life and going into a new year. Success. Leveling up.
Getting through 2020.
Yes, getting through 2020. Even though it wasn't all bad.
Not letting 2020 kill you.
Yes.
We made it.
Yes, we did. Salute to 2021. 2020. What a year. What a year.
A year it was.
Definitely a crazy year, man. What do you feel about 2020? What would you say would be the biggest thing you learned in going through this whole pandemic and everything else this year?
It was the biggest thing that I learned.
Yeah.
I learned that if I can get through a pandemic, I can get through anything. For real. That's the unexpected. Nobody knew we've heard of an epidemic,
Right.
We've heard of that. I've heard the word pandemic, but we weren't supposed to go through it. So, the fact that we made it, we're still together.
Yes.
So I mean, if I could get through that, then hey, give it to me. I'm ready. I can do whatever. I can take whatever.
To be honest, when I heard about it, I didn't take it serious myself. When I heard about it, I'm like, man, they ain't shutting down nothing. Whatever, man. It's gonna blow over. Then when the reality hit, it was like, oh shoot, what's really going on?
Yeah, for real.
I was one of my higher head dudes like, I ain't paying that no attention. We gonna be alright. Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah, for real.
Until the mask was mandatory, I'm like, yo, we had to really walk around with a mask on.
Listen, in March, I was getting my life together. I was paying bills off. I was about to pay off my LA Fitness. Salute to LA Fitness. I was paying y'all off because I was about to come back and be an active member. That very next day, it was like, gyms are closed, salons are closed, and it got real.
It got real to the point where Walmart was the only reality we had.
Walmart was date night.
Walmart was definitely date night. Malls was closed. We was riding past the malls with hope, like, I hope they open. No, it was closed. Parking lot was empty. Man, we really couldn't do much. We go to Walmart and go to the park, enjoy a lot of scenery, which gave us a lot of peace in that time. You know what you said?
It did.
Yeah.
That's why I say it seemed like it was like we were being cursed. But in the end, we were able to do things like, appreciate the small things like, just going out and spending time in nature. Initially, it was depressing.
Yes.
So,
it was them days where I was down and my wife had to pick me up because I was in the slumps. But
and vice versa. It was days that I was down and you had to pick me up. So, I'm grateful that we had each other.
It was definitely a challenge.
It was, but we made it and we're making it, and we got through a whole lot. What would you say? Like, what was your high?
I'm crashing. I'm sorry. I'm crashing. She's beautiful, y'all. She's beautiful. I can't help it.
Thank you.
Well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So, like, I only got me all Google. Like, what were some of the greatest lessons that you learned in 2020? What is something that you learned about yourself in 2020?
What did I learn about myself in 2020? One of the first things I learned was that, I'm a DJ, and normally you would look at a DJ like, oh, he ain't shy, he ain't scared to do nothing, but that's not true. A lot of DJs, I can speak for myself. For me as a DJ, you would see me DJ and be like, oh, he's not shy. He's just the type of guy to be out there. He good. I'm shy. I'm scared to do a lot of stuff. But 2020 has showed me that I can do a lot of things that I limited myself from doing, that I was kind of scared to do, or I would overthink and be like, nah, I can't do that. That ain't my style. But you know what I'm saying? But that's what it showed me. And then in the same breath, 2020 taught me how to value personal growth and how important that just getting your mental, how important that was, because I never really took the time out to really get my mind right for certain things, but 2020 showed me that is important. Mm-hmm. So it showed me a lot of things about myself. It allowed me to see myself from the outside, from the other side, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? To see myself on the other side as somebody would see me. A lot of times we just look at ourselves from like, yo, I'm just this person. This is just me. You know what I'm saying? This is just how I am. But coming from somebody else, it looks totally different. So that's what I can say.
There were a lot of highlights.
Yes.
There were lows. You know.
Definitely some lows.
I mean.
Definitely some lows.
There were some lows for real, but through the grace of God, we made it through.
Did I get on your nerves? Be honest. Be honest.
Did you get on my nerves? Yeah.
The pandemic make people get on your nerves. You get tired of seeing me every day and just getting on your nerves. Like,
that's why you sitting here talking about you learned yourself and you would say, well, that was all because of me. You was getting on my nerves. That's only because I was pointing out mental that you need to work on. You act like you just figured it out. No,
I just figured it out.
We did.
I don't give her no credit. I figured it out myself.
Listen.
Listen. I figured it out myself.
Your wife and your husband is a mirror to you. And it's here to show you all the stuff that you...
The husband figured it out for himself. He did not. He told the wife, like, yo, I think that,
That wife was that mirror to that husband. Like, hold on.
Nah.
Bruh, you got some issues. You told me you worked on yourself.
I did. I worked on myself.
You told me you was fixed.
I worked out. That's how I fixed myself. I was in the gym. I was getting my body right. That's working on yourself, right? Bruh. Fellas, that's working on yourself. When you in the gym, get your body right, that's working on yourself. Right?
I'm telling you what I learned though. Like, marriage is real. Okay? Marriage is real. Babe.
It's very real.
It's real. It's real. Like, you know, it's real. It's work.
It's real.
It's like everybody think it's cute, you go spend all this money on weddings. And I'm grateful that we didn't even do that. Right. We had everything about what we did. It was pretty simplistic. Mm-hmm. But it was beautiful. It was meaningful. And, I think that's what marriage should be about. It should be less about, the ring and the dresses and, the ceremony. And it should be more about the love that you really share, with your partner and the life that you really want to build with your partner.
What was 5 highlights of 2023?
Engagement, marriage, starting a business.
Starting a business? What's the business?
TMB Expressive Tees, baby.
Tell them about it.
TMB Expressive Tees, starting that business up. A business that it really did come from God. Like we started to design, T-shirts that it's crazy because phrases would just come to me. Mm-hmm. And I didn't even realize how much we needed what was coming to us. Like, we thought we were just making phrases to put on shirts, but it's no. God was speaking to us.
Yes,
some of our shirts were, one of them was Trust in God. Another one of them was Living for God. Mm-hmm. Another one is God Sees Me. And, it was days that we were having up some of those low days. And those shirts, spoke to us.
Yeah,
real. There were days that we would be out in the community and the shirts would speak to people.
Right. Yeah.
So you have people that would literally stop us and so that they'd be able to read the shirt and it was speaking to people. So that's what it was supposed to do. So that was a great highlight. And then 2 more things. Marriage, engagement. I think a highlight was learning that I had to literally trust in God in 2020. I went through a lot. I went through a lot of loss. false people, you know, and it was crushing me, but God was letting me know that I was okay. He was doing everything for a reason, so I had no choice but to trust in God. So that was a highlight for me. When you put all your trust in God and then you turn out and you're okay,
you can't lose.
No, you can't.
It's a win-win.
And then a highlight.
Oh shit.
Baby.
What's that? What you got?
That election.
Ooh,
Come on.
Ooh wee.
Come
yes,
on.
That's a big highlight. Yes.
Because I mean, in 2020, we didn't only have to deal with the pandemic. We had to deal with
Donald Trump. Get him out of here. Go that way.
That was like a highlight to go and take our children.
Yes,
it was
definitely
their first times voting, you know, so that was amazing.
Wow. Hey,
So-
how could I forget that? Wow.
Yeah, like that was a great highlight. 'Cause
Definitely a great
yeah,
highlight. Definitely.
that was it. Why you always choose 5?
5? Why did you choose 5? Which one? 10?
No, it should be like 3.
3? Okay, well.
No, you gonna do 5 like every time.
You're giving me a break. You give me 3, I'll give you 3.
No.
All right, well, 3.
5.
No, 5. I'll try it again. Definitely the marriage. Definitely getting married. That's a big highlight. It felt great. It still does feel good. Definitely the business. I love the business. As you can see, we represent consistency is key to everything. Yes. Third, letting go for me. Letting go.
That's good.
Because when you let go of certain things, for instance, I'll give you an example. I have a teenage son. That I'm pretty close with, and he's at an age where I have to let it go to let him grow.
Ooh, that's good.
To let him grow. So me being a parent that was so like stuck on him, I wasn't letting him expand his wings so he could fly. So I was keeping him stagnant. For real, I'm not teaching him anything from like holding him and covering him and babying him. So for me in 2020,
He will be 19.
he will be 19. So me,
He graduated high school.
definitely graduated high school. Congratulations.
And the pandemic.
Yeah, he's doing very well for himself. But for that, letting go, letting him grow into the young man he's supposed to grow into, it involved for me to let go. And it was hard, I'm not gonna lie. I fought my wife hard. So letting go of that was a big deal in 2020. Also, letting go of fighting. Like being right. I was so focused on being right that I was wrong. I was blocking a lot of blessings. So just being right, man. Fellas, listen, at the end of the day, it ain't about being right. It's about, listen, man, if you're wrong, own up to it and let it be. Listen, okay? There's nothing wrong with taking advice and trying something different. Stepping out of the box. 2020, stepping out of the box is another thing. That's 4. And 5, it's just appreciating what you have right now. The small things matter.
Yeah, really good.
The small things matter, man. You might want all this big stuff, but at the end of the day, if I had no house, no car, no nothing, as long as I have my family, my wife and kids, everything is good. I love it. Like, thank God. Jesus.
So what does 2021 look like?
2021 looks like hard work and doing the opposite of what I was doing in 2020. The total opposite. It's like 2021 is leaving the old me in 2020, and 2021 is just, like I said, my new word for 2021 is surrender. So I'm surrendering, and I'm putting my hands up. I'm not fighting no more. And I'm allowing God to control my every step, my every move. With the gift God gave me, I'm going to use it just the way He told me to use it, and I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm going to step out on faith and continue to do what I do. But the old me, the fighting me and wanting to be right and all that, he no longer exists. He's going to die when 2020 dies. The new me, 2021. Hey, I ain't going to talk about it. Just show you it is what it is. What does 2021 look like?
2021 looks like I'm about to receive everything. Like I've been a blessing to many. You know, I've given a lot. I've sown into a lot of people. I feel like I planted a lot of seeds, and 2021 looks like I am reaping my harvest.
Yes.
2021 looks like that finally, you know, because, you know, giver, we so used to giving that we don't often receive well.
Right.
So finally, I am open to receive. I want to receive, and it's not just monetary. I want to receive all of God's wisdom. I want to receive blessings. I want new, you know, friendships. I want business is going to grow. I'm going to do the work. I'm going to continue to grow spiritually. And 2021 is about to be great.
Yes.
It's about to be grand. I am stepping out of my own way.
Yes.
That's a big thing for me. Something that I learned in 2020 was that, you know, I was in my own way. And like most of us, we are in our own way. You got to get out of your own way. Step out of your way. You are the problem. We sabotage ourselves, our relationships, and because of things like, you know, fear and doubt, you know, generational curses. And we got to get out of our way. Like, if we want better in life, we have to, you know, allow things to flow. So I'm ready to be in flow. I'm ready. I'm just ready to receive. I'm ready to receive, and I will continue to be a blessing to many.
What are some of the things you miss that got taken away from us in this whole pandemic?
Same thing everybody else miss. Going out to restaurants.
I have to ask because it's like
vacations.
Right?
Yeah, just like that type of stuff. Being around your peoples in large numbers without feeling guilty.
Thank you. Wow.
So guilty.
I miss not wearing a mask. Like, good gracious. I want to see your face. Like, good gracious, you gotta worry like, yo, who is this person? All you see is their eyes.
You know what? That's funny because when I'm at work, it's crazy because like somebody will take their mask off just a little bit so they can drink their coffee or something, and it's like looking like, oh wow,
this is what they look like. Yeah.
So it's crazy. I want to see people. I want to wear lip gloss without it wearing my mask wearing it. You know,
Right.
I want to feel beautiful.
I want to be able to DJ a party without going on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, man. You know, like ain't nothing like being there in the presence of people, like feeling that energy. I miss that. I do miss going out as well, like going out to eat, having a drink, things like that. He took it away. We haven't even been to the movies. Ain't nothing wrong with like Netflix and chill, but going out, like I miss that bad. I miss it bad. You know, it's a blessing to have a partner that you get along well with. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be 100% of the time, but this is my best friend. My best friend. I love her a lot.
So before we go, what does marriage look like in 20? Because we are newly married. What does marriage look like in 2021?
Marriage in 2021 looks very strong to me. It looks very strong. When I say strong, it's nothing can break it down. Anything that we go through, my focus is on, like, let me back up a little bit because I'm probably kind of steep. What I'm trying to say is, my thing in 2021 is to build the marriage so strong that anything that comes to break it down would not withstand breaking anything here, period, point blank. Because my focus is making our marriage so strong, can't nobody break what God put together. So 2021 marriage for me looks like just the strongest thing you ever seen in your life.
Yeah, for real. That's a choice.
Unbreakable.
That's right.
Unbreakable. That's what marriage looks like to me. Unbreakable. What does marriage look like to you in 2020?
To me, marriage is something that I am learning is that there's no room for, you know, always being right or your ego. You know, there's no room for being stubborn. You know, so marriage is looking like, you know, growing up, being mature, and, you know, making sure that you do the work so that your marriage is able to withstand anything and you're able to remain strong.
Right.
You know, so
compromise.
that's it.
It's a big thing. Compromise is a big thing. Listen, fellas, ain't nothing wrong with just like, yo, you can't win every battle. You can't win every battle.
But that's the ladies too, because we can be stubborn and we feel like we're right, even though probably 83.777% of the time we are right.
92.
We are right. Yeah.
Wrong.
No.
Wrong.
Right. No,
Listen, see, it's the fight right there.
Yeah,
wrong.
No, we are right.
The fellas is always right, fellas. I mean, fellas, we always right. You know, no, I'm just playing.
You're just playing.
I'm just
right.
playing.
That's not even possible.
I know. It's just a joke.
But even if you can be right, it's like it's not even right. So we do thank you guys for tuning in. We will be coming to you often this year.
Yes, we will.
We are going to come to you. We want to just talk about,
life,
relationships, business, love, family.
Yes.
So we hope you enjoy tuning in to our channel. We are so grateful. We are so ready for 2021. We hope your 2021, we're going to speak that your 2021 is going to be great. It's going to be prosperous. You're going to be everything that you want to be. You're going to be everything that God wants you to be in 2021. And guess what?
The New Year's coming.
No. Trump is leaving. Like, he's out.
He's out of there. What I say? You're out of there. Go that away. He's out of here.
He's acting a fool right now.
He's mad as hell too. He's mad.
Yeah, he's on his way out, y'all. So that's like
He big mad.
Yeah.
I'm happy out of there too. That's good stuff.
He's probably happy too.
No.
He doesn't like to. Well, he's happy. He wasn't really. That man is old. He's ready. He needs to relax.
Twitter fingers. Come on now.
Yeah, he's still gonna be on Twitter.
We tired of seeing your toupee anyway. It's all good.
Melania, good luck to you, sweetheart. Blessings to you in your next relationship, because I know it's over.
That's it.
Yeah.
So. It's all good. So we about to be up out of here, but before we go, man, to everybody out there, remember to live, love, life. Tomorrow is not promised. Make sure you let a loved one know that you love them, because they could be here today, gone tomorrow. And don't forget, with everything in life, consistency is key. With everything.
Everything, baby.
And make sure you go to Instagram and go follow T&V Expressive Tees. And make sure you subscribe to Queen of Value. And make sure you subscribe to DJ Tunati as well. Listen, we out, baby. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Hey.